Hello everyone, welcome to Winterfox Gaming. I am Zoe Winterfox, but you can call me Fuckhead Fox. Anyway, today I'm going to be narrating a Minecraft creepypasta. Now this video was not made by me, it was made by Not William. So go check out his channel, his videos are awesome. I'm just narrating his videos for fun. Also, I do want to say, I'm not doing this video to make fun of him or his videos. I love his videos. And you should definitely go check out the original video too. I'm just doing this for giggles and fun. Anyway, this video is going to be a little spooky, but it will also contain swearing. So if you don't like swearing, or your parents don't allow you to watch swearing, then don't fucking watch this. Okay? Anyway, again, I'm not doing this to make fun of William or his videos or his channel. I am just narrating this for fun. So, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's continue. Here's a flower for you, William. You deserve it. It all started when I was taking my lamb chops back to my home. I didn't have a pen for them, so I just decided to tie them up outside. It's just what you do with animals. And now that I had my lamb chops outside, I went home. And while I was in my house, I heard a dog crying, but I didn't actually care. Instead, I decided to cook chicken. But then I realized I could tame the dog outside, so I went outside to get it. Come here, Poochie Poochie. I'm gonna give you a really ridiculous name, Poochie Poochie. And then I saw her, so I chased her down, hit her with a bone a few times, and named her Queenie Weenie. Queenie Weenie, your job is to protect the lamb chops out here, okay? You better not disappoint me, or I'll saw your head off. So I sat Queenie Weenie down and made a pen for my lamb chops. And then I realized it starts getting dark, so I threatened to stab my dog, but instead decided to run inside. And then I decided to fall asleep with my sword. The next morning, I go outside to see how my lamb chops are doing, but notice that Queenie Weenie isn't there anymore. So I threaten to hit her with a bone, or chop her up with an axe, but then I realize there's ketchup where she last was, and I really hope my saw doesn't have anything to do with that. So I decide to finish the pen for my lamb chops. And then the ketchup just disappears. So I walk into my house, and then I walk back out and realize there's jam, strawberry jam, by my lamb chops. And then I rush to clean up the strawberry jam, and then my lamb chops just die in front of me. So I pick up the bodies unfazed and realize that I have no animals for my pen. My lamb chops are gone. Anyway, and then I started rushing to build a monument for my precious lamb chops. Then I go home, and then I see Queenie Weenie's head in my house with ketchup by her. Queenie Weenie? Is that you, Queenie Weenie? Did you bring home ketchup, Queenie Weenie? Wake up, Queenie Weenie. I'm gonna bash in your skull, Queenie Weenie. I gotta do it. Actually, I'm pretty scared to do it. I need fresh air. I lost my head. So I start looking around for the fuckhead that put the sign here. What does I lost my head even mean? So I'm so freaked out, I decide I'm gonna smash Queenie Weenie's skull in, but it just disappears before I even could. So I walk outside and see another glowing sign. I wonder what this one says. I lost my head. I lost my head. You know, I feel like this thing's trying to tell me something. Maybe it lost its head. Well, I don't remember that being my problem. So I decide to destroy my old lamb chops pen. And then a ketchup fountain just spawns right there. And I realize I have infinite amount of ketchup. I'll never have to go to the store for ketchup again. This is awesome. Free ketchup for life. And no, I'm not even a little concerned where this came from. I have free ketchup, that's all I can ask for. So I stare at my beautiful ketchup fountain and go back into my house. Wah! Weenie Weenie's head! So at this point I'm fed up and I decide to smash Queenie Weenie's skull in. but she gives me jam, and I don't like jam. I like ketchup, and I already have a ketchup fountain outside. So I decide to leave a sign for the fuckhead that keeps leaving signs everywhere. Who is this? So I walk outside my house and realize a sinkhole in my garden. And it took all my ketchup! No! My ketchup! Oh! My ketchup! So I decide to block off the sinkhole because there's no ketchup to be had out here anymore. But I give up halfway and decide to go home. Then I see Queenie Weenie! Queenie Weenie, no, come back! Queenie Weenie! Queenie Weenie! So I break my leg jumping off the roof. And I decide to go back to blocking off the sinkhole, still mourning the loss of my ketchup. I'm mourning the loss of my ketchup more than the loss of my lamb chops. So I go home and see another red sign. I lost my head. Like, oh my gosh, I get it, you lost your head. What am I supposed to do about it? So I break the sign in anger, and then I decide to go outside, and I see Queenie Weenie, and she falls into the sinkhole. Okay? Can you get my ketchup while you're down there, Queenie Weenie? And then I decide to bury Queenie Weenie alive. Don't worry, it's just a prank, bro. A permanent prank, bro. And then I see Queenie Weenie's head again. So I smash her skull in, but it disappears. And then I dig a random hole for like no reason. No, I'm serious. I did this fork. No reason. So I rush to my house and I see jelly all over the walls, all over the floors. They're everywhere! Everywhere! I hate jelly! It's even by my bed! You know what? I'm not cleaning. I refuse to clean the house. I'm just gonna pack up my stuff and move. That's reasonable. And then Queenie Weenie broke my door down and said, "Tag, you're it." So I broke a hole through my wall, 'cause I'm not it yet, Queenie Weenie, I'm not it. But like in a horror movie, I keep looking back like a dumbass. Then I look at my house one more time and see flames. Yes, Queenie Weenie actually set my house on fire. But it's okay because I was leaving anyway. And then I see Queenie Weenie on the burning house and in the fire. And then she runs out after me like a horror movie character. I don't know why I'm running away. In the event that she actually reaches me, she can't do shit because she doesn't have a face. So it's not like she can bite me. So I don't really know what I'm afraid of. But I get into the safety of a tree anyway. And then I see Queenie Weenie. So I jump down after her. But she's not there. So I run back toward my burning house for some reason. So I decide to put out the flames for some reason, even though I just abandoned this house. And then a ketchup fountain appears again, and I have a reason to live again. I will never let anything happen to this ketchup fountain. And then I decide to dump my water bucket out and fill it with ketchup instead. That way I always have a ketchup bucket. But then I realized, this isn't ketchup. This is jelly. Never mind. And then I see someone digging up my sinkhole. And then I see Queenie Weenie flying from the sinkhole. How the fuck did you even do that? So I take a dip in the ocean and go under the sea. Under the sea. But I'm not a mermaid and I can't breathe water, so I decide to just run into the desert. And I say screw the desert and I run into the forest instead. And then I start digging, not for no reason this time. This time I had a reason. So I start digging and I make myself an underground bunker. That's right. Queenie Weenie will never, ever, ever find me here. Okay? I'm definitely safe from Queenie Weenie now. She will never find me in my underground bunker because this is where Queenie Weenie found me! Queenie Weenie found me! Queenie Weenie found me! Well, hey, at least she can't burn down my house this time. So I try sleep, but then Queenie Weenie fills up my bunker with more jam. So I decide to dig out of the bunker, and I immediately see Queenie Weenie's head. I'm starting to think Queenie Weenie just wants me to have her head. So I smash her skull in. Want me to have your head, Queenie Weenie? Well, too bad. I just threw her head in a ditch. I threw your head in a ditch, Queenie Weenie. What do you think of that, Queenie Weenie? You can go find your head. It's in a ditch somewhere, Queenie Weenie. And then I put all my precious belongings in a chest in the woods for like absolutely no reason. Now watch me lose aura. Huh. What a weekend. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Again, go check out the original video by Not William. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye!